I'll tell you, when I'm older, I'm gonna buy a of my own and set up a camp on the property. Because getting a bunch of kids to work for free and calling it education is genius. After lunch, when we were heading back to our cabin, Garrett tripped over a rock sticking out of the ground. When Emilio saw it, he got really upset. The rock had some scrapes on it, and Emilio said the only person who could who could done that was Silas Scratch. Jeffrey said the rock was probably Silas Scratch's gravestone, and now we were cursed because we had disturbed his resting place. Resting place. I tried to talk I tried to talk some sense into these guys. I said that first of all, if Silas Scratch was dead, that was good news for everyone. And second of all, this couldn't be Silas Scratch gravestone because he would had to bury himself. I never should be said that. I never should should said that because it just upset everyone even more. Now 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 all of a sudden Silas Scratch wasn't that farmer who cou- couldn't could, couldn't be killed. Rawr. At dinner, Silas Scratch rib was all anybody could talk about. Somebody claimed they saw Silas Scratch in the woods, and someone else said they saw him on the other side of the camp at the exact same time. Then Albert Sandy was telling everyone that he heard Silas Scratch had a network of tunnels beneath the cabins, and that's how he is able to move around so quickly. So, thanks to Albert Sandy, now kids are too scared to use the bathrooms at camp. A few kids said they're just gonna hold it until they get home. That doesn't sound smart to me, especially considering we're only on day two. Today after we fin- Wednesday. Today after we finished our farm chores, we had free time to do whatever we wanted. I decided to I just take a nap, but a few of my cabin mates had other plans. Garrett, Jeffrey, and Jordan said they were sick of eating stew for dinner, so they were gonna go down to the river and catch a fish. I thought that was the stupidest idea I'd ever heard, especially since they didn't have a fishing pole or anything like that. But they were that, but they were that serious. And when they headed out, I went to the cabin and I went to the cabin and climbed up in my bunk. It took me a while to fall asleep, and right when I started to doze off, my cabin mates burst through the door. Believe it or not, those fools had actually managed to catch a fish. They scooped one right out of the river using Jeffrey's shirt as a net. And now that they had it, they didn't know what to do with it. And now that they had it, they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do with it. that was pretty clear was that no one had any intention of eating it. I told the guys I told the guys if they didn't put the fish in some water quick, it wasn't gonna survive. Garrett grabbed the fish by its tail and carried it into the bathroom, where he put it in the toilet when Jordan emptied his canteen inside the bowl so the fish had some extra water to flop around.